Welcome to Hazzard County. Waylon Jennings tells the story of the Dukes of Hazzard starting Friday, January 26th.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
I commandeer this stolen money by order of the Peaky Blinders.
I know. Hey, that clip, that old clip that you played about the Dukes of Hazzard, was that a promo for the premiere because it mentioned Waylon Jennings?
Yeah.
And Waylon doesn't say anything. He just sings the song, right?
No, he's the narrator in the show.
Oh, the whole time?
Yeah, he said, I don't know if they're going to make this jump. And then go to commercials.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got Waylon to sit in one place for all that.
I loved that show. And it got goofy like in the third and fourth season, but in the first season, it was a pretty good show. I've gone back and watched it. It's not as campy as you may remember it.
And I'm trying to think of, what's her name?
Catherine Bach?
Catherine Bach.
Daisy
Lots
Dukes.
of hot box during that time.
Hot box!
Well, you had Catherine Bach, and then you had Barbara Bach.
And Sebastian.
He was hot.
Yes, he was. And of course...
Same era, right?
The classic composer, if you go back a few years.
Johann Sebastian.
Yeah, I can't...
Sebastian.
Who else is a Bach? Well, there's Bachman-Turner Overdrive. I guess
very,
that doesn't count.
now that I've been around kids for as long as I have, a very popular name for that 12-year-old range, Sebastian. We have
name of my dog.
I think we have two teams with at least one or even two Sebastians on the team. So
I have a question because you're around kids that are around Sebastians. Is there a good nickname for it? Because I got no nickname. Seb. See, that's not a good name for a dog, though.
Bass would be more fun.
I call him a lot of times Bastion. Hey, Bastion, come here. But that doesn't really save much time.
I call mine Bastard.
No, but is that your dog or the people on the team?
That's Winslow.
Oh, okay. Oh, how's that going? Any other attacks?
All right, if you were to and no, I don't want to narrow it down. If you were to discuss a place, there's no good place in your home where you would want a dog to take a whiz.
Oh, but if you were preferred places.
But if you really wanted a super gross place to take a whiz, you won't guess this, so I'll just share it with you. You probably would be really, really pissed off if you had checked your dishwasher overnight and noticed that the cycle had been run, and you said, I'll wait till the morning to put the dishes away.
Sure.
And you leave the swinging door out, so it's like an aircraft carrier deck that's sitting there, and then you come in and you notice if we do that ever, and he gets one effing moment by himself, he will piss on that door.
Like,
and it is
so
disgusting.
It lands in the door?
It's on the outside, but then it overlaps a little bit too.
That's pure hatred for you. He's making a statement.
That's like when Frankie used to only poop where I sat at your house.
I don't know what it is, but it just lights my candle, and he just. I'm tired of talking about it. It's what I and I'm sure the listeners are tired of me talking about it too. But I have to tell you,
relatable.
When I see dog urine in a dish freaking washer.
And you know what? Dog urine is its own beast. It is so smelly. It is
nasty.
Not good. And also, if they at least that's on like a non-porous material, like tile and metal. You can clean it.
Well, he's a marker. And so when I take him for a walk, Stubby, the pit bull, discussed yesterday, and sorry for 2 days in a row of my dogs. I'll try to avoid that.
Nah.
He'll go out and kind of empty his bladder like right away. Winslow will be zzz, zzz, zzz. It's marking gone, man. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think that the marking is the mark of a less advanced dog, maybe a stupider dog.
Yeah.
And Sebastian will go out and mark things when he has no pee left.
Yes, that's what Winslow does, the same thing.
And it drives me crazy. I'm like, dude, we got things to do. This is not what you want to do.
Now, with the dishwasher, do you have to restart that cycle? Is it that bad that you have to now wash the dishes?
No. It's not, and I'm
At least
I'm,
set it on hot.
I am super aware of the location.
Yeah.
And thank goodness you don't, because I emptied it and then I refilled it. But I clean up the area before I do that.
Every now and then, those dishes are a little wet anyway when they come out of the dishwasher.
no,
It's hard
he
to tell.
doesn't. Fortunately, and because he's a marker.
Yeah.
He doesn't. You know what? We are so burned out. There's not a person in the house that likes taking care of them. They are just, I don't know.
They don't bring you any love anymore? Like when you get up in the morning?
Yeah, they do. They do bring, I walked them today. Carla went to, my day today, if I sound like I'm a little crispy, it's because there was a Rob Spiewak kind of school day for my kid where if Rob was 12, he'd be out of his mind like my kid was. Okay,
I'm not sure that's called a Rob Spiewak sort of day.
They have they have their annual, and they do it once a year, field trip today, and they're a fun field trip where there's nothing real. Well, there's one educational element, but they're going to Busch Gardens up in Tampa.
Oh my God, how great is that?
The whole 6th grade is going to Busch Gardens up in Tampa, and then they are going to leave Busch Gardens and go to the aquarium. The Tampa Aquarium, and they are going to spend the night at the aquarium, which apparently is a standard thing the aquarium does for schools around the area.
Underwater lodging?
I can't come to the phone because I'm at the bottom of the pool. So he is
Busch
out of his mind.
Has a school racket because all my kids have all gone and did the Busch Gardens thing this year too.
Yeah,
and Carrie grew up in
it.
Newport News, which is sort of Williamsburg adjacent. They always went there for school.
Yeah, it's a school thing, and and God love them. They're just so happy and they're so excited. And
did you mention to Michael about the courtesy tent or the courtesy lounge where you can get 2 free beers during the day?
I mentioned to Michael what the teacher had shared with me, that she's hard on him because she has a higher standard for him. I said, let me tell you what that means. That means that if you can assist in any way possible when things are going sideways, you need to do that. And of course, he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't like being held to a higher standard, but
it's an actual responsibility. You know what? Like today, if something were to go sideways, he could take over the operation of the roller coaster.
Those roller coasters, he was showing me videos of it. It looks amazing.
His move today is to fake a baseball injury so he can get a wheelchair and his friends push him to the front of the line.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hey, it's a Thursday. I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to have no problem whatsoever. I think it's going to be great.
They say that the Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, the sister park, is one of the most beautiful theme parks in America. And it is because it's built on
There's
water.
no such thing.
Well, no, I mean, somewhat it has to be
You know
pretty.
how I feel about theme parks.
I know,
There's no such thing as a beautiful theme park.
Let me ask this to Josh.
The animal side. The side with all the flowers and trees and animals.
I understand. You both are theme park people. I understand you like them. I'm just saying I get frustrated with the man-made, sanitized artificiality of
but I'm talking
the
about
experience.
I'm talking about the flora and the fauna at the at Busch
Their
Gardens.
landscaping is terrific.
Well, I mean, they did build into an area that was covered with trees and everything. Like at King's Dominion, one of their weaknesses when they opened was no trees.
They did rape a forest.
No, they improved the forest.
No, they did. No, they did not.
And they also put that river to work for the riverboat cruise. I mean, that river sat dormant. But what I'm saying, Josh, is Tampa. I know in Williamsburg it's the old country, and in Tampa it's like more of a jungle tropical thing. Is the Tampa Park beautiful as well?
I don't know. I've never been. I'm told it is.
Okay.
I'm told the zoo side is very nice.
I've been to the Tampa one way back when. I went up there.
You were dropping off a resume?
No, I just was up there. Can't tell you whether it was beautiful or not. I'm never in a really good frame of mind when I'm in those places.
I would think that, the worst place for you would be a theme park that is followed by a drive. If you're like on property and you just have to get up and go to the park, not so bad. But if it's preceded by 2 hours, you're probably right.
I'll tell you what I am excited about. What do we watch? The Datelines? That's what we watch.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? He laid a murder word. He did it in the best possible Keith Morrison way, and it could be a place and thing, or it could be a place for murder. It's just like what an artist.
Yeah.
What a national treasure Keith Morrison is. But getting back to the whole theme park thing, on the Dateline shows, the advertiser, one of the primary advertisers, is the Margaritaville at Sea. So there are lots of
Where are you
ads
watching?
that I'm getting.
Well,
Where are you
that's
watching?
the type of people that watch Dateline.
No.
CH.
Where are you watching Dateline? Is it on a streamer or how are you-
Peacock.
Is it possible that they know his web history and they're targeting him with that?
100%. But it's also the type of people that watch Dateline. It's
Yeah,
a
I
little-
agree. I agree.
People in their 60s.
Yeah.
No, people looking for tips on murder.
I really feel as though that's really going to be okay, Josh. I think that's going to be our wheelhouse.
I do too.
I think we're going to have a pretty damn good time.
Yeah.
I really do. By the way, if you have been living under a rock, you won't know the fact that we are doing a cruise less than a year from now. It's going to be next January, and we are very, very excited about the Margaritaville at Sea, which is leaving from Tampa, Florida, and going to the Western Caribbean. And we're not doing a formal ad, but it's but I will tell you, I'm looking forward to it. And
And
get
the
your cabin
Wednesday
now.
before the cruise, meet me and Josh at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
Well, you guys will probably do a run over there, get in early.
It depends on the travel. If we can get in a day early, I would definitely go to that park.
I'll join you there.
You're lying.
Right.
Mike is lying.
I would like those that have already signed up to go on the cruise, head on over to tmospodcast.com, which, if you haven't, has all the info for the cruise, but leave a voicemail about your excitement for the cruise.
We have a new website, tmospodcast.com, because we were having problems with the other domain name. And so we are very excited about that. I think it was a wonderful transition that Josh came up with. Just TMOS Podcast. That's what
Happened
it is. So
one
check
day.
it out.
It's so beautiful.
We
And
would appreciate it. And the voicemails.
Bottom right corner, right?
Bottom right
For that
corner,
icon?
tap the microphone and tell us how excited you are about the cruise.
Or just say hi, or just be normal. And
less shtick.
there's apparently the voicemails now are shtick heavy, which you know.
You know
don't
what?
need that.
I'm just going to say this outright. Rick Schofield, don't.
Don't pick on my man. I like Rick.
Rick
Is don't single him out. Don't single
Rick-
him out. He's
Rick
one of
is
the
fine.
truly funny listeners, in my
Rick,
opinion.
send a voicemail and prove Rob wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Dazzle me.
Rick can. Let me tell you something, Spiewak. Rick Schofield can send anything he likes. He makes me laugh.
Okay.
He is a guy that I hang with when we're together at a show function, and always a delight.
I doff my
love
cap
all of our
to
listeners.
I doff my cap to the Schofield
Really,
family.
for everybody that I've ever had the opportunity and the fortune to spend time with, one of the real delights being at this for as long as we have been, when we have a moment to hobnob with our wonderful supporters of
Our
this
fellow
show.
wizards.
I really get the fact that the common thread is the sense of humor. And,
Absolutely.
and
That is
getting the
100%
joke.
right. Yeah.
And I'm not going to try to say that our listeners have a higher laugh threshold where but they laugh at the same kind of stuff that I do. And by the way, and my kid's doing the same thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you've heard this before, but I don't know why I laugh at this stupidity, but it was stupidity. It's the guy that goes in. It's like a Chinese restaurant drive-through.
Yeah.
And the lady on the other end, you've heard this. It's been out for years. The one that goes, and then.
Oh, that's
And then.
is that
I don't
from
know
Dude, Where's My Car? I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And then. A classic show open to
It is really, really fantastic. And he's playing it, and we're driving along, and we are laughing. And I'm not trying to do a sponsor thing, but I know they're a really nice advertiser, and they support the show. And please send this along to them if you can, Josh, because I want to say yesterday was an Omaha hamburger heavy day, and the combination.
Well, you had your breakfast burger, I remember.
Here's the thing. I ask for, you know what I'm talking about here, a burger cover or a griddle cover where you cover
a tent.
like a tent that
Yeah.
goes. And I didn't have one, and so I roll out to the local hardware store while my kid's getting his going to his little mini golf camp, and I walk in and I see Blackstone in the Ace Hardware has a large, they call it a baster cover or something like that.
Is that about $70?
$35.
Blackstone charges double everything.
It's ridiculous. And I get home and I say to my wife, we're all in the kitchen, Michael, my wife, and I, and I'm like, I'm looking for one of those. Michael, you want a burger? I'm going to fry you up a burger. I have one for breakfast, and I made Carla one too. I'll make you one. So I'm making 3 burgers yesterday, and I said, it would come out better, the frozen burger straight to the griddle, if I was able to get one of those griddle covers. And Michael, without hesitation, goes, Dad, we have one. And he reaches back in the back of the pots and the pans and rips out a perfect one. And in my mind, I just saved 35 beans. That's the way I look at it. It's a great one. But man,
did it come with the Blackstone?
No, it did not. I don't believe it did. It could have. I don't know where it came from, but
because
it's fantastic.
I would say that is something kitchen specific enough that I think if you had bought it separate, you would remember it.
I don't know. I don't really. You know my mind. It's a sieve. It's it's failing each and every day. That's the way that works.
It could be 30 years old.
You don't know. I could have had that for a long time. But
glad you found
burgers,
it. I'm glad you found it. Otherwise, Michael would have bought you a Busch Gardens burger tent.
This product, I'm sorry. I just have to say it again.
Yeah.
I know they're a sponsor. They're a fine sponsor. But look, I know they went heavy on the burgers when we started this campaign to us. And there's just something really wonderful about taking it right out of the freezer, right to the griddle, and bam, and yummy and fantastic.
People will talk about grilling a burger, but if you can cook it on a cooktop like that,
it's the best.
It's the best because you have the Maillard effect going on. You get it crispy, and it's awesome. I used to keep a griddle on my grill so I could cook burgers on it.
It's so good, and anyway, I just wanted to do. I was the magic chef yesterday with that wonderful product. I was having fun with my kid.
I hope you were wearing your outfit.
But I have a moment, and I think everybody that doesn't like a-hole drivers really can relate to this.
Okay.
And it makes me realize how rare it is to see this. Some people have never seen it. We are driving back from school. I picked my son up at school, and we're zipping back on, it's a secondary road from a main artery down here. It's one of those, what do you have up in, they have them in every city.
Access
like
road?
the Greenway or something. This is called Metro Parkway, and we are on this park.
Is it a privately owned road?
No, it's just less traveled than the main drag. And so we routinely take that to his school, and we're driving along, and it's medium traffic. It's the kind of traffic where it's heavy enough where people are creating that sense of urgency, and they're starting to drive. Some people are driving like real a-holes. And then you get the person that's a turbo a-hole. So we come up to one of the stoplights, and I'm not even paying attention to who's next to me, but then I hear it, and it's ga 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 ga, and it's a pickup truck, and the pickup truck is matte black, but it looks like maybe it was homemade. It was a homemade paint job.
Yeah.
And I look over, and it's got the tread on me license plate.
Yeah.
It's checking all the boxes. Not a lot of bumper sticker heavy.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me. Yeah, don't tread the snake.
Yeah, because when you said tread on me, I thought it was someone who was opposed to that theory.
Hi. Don't know why I said that.
The Olympic flame, Mike.
So it's like, ga. And then right off the bat, I'm maybe the second or third car at the intersection. He's next to me. And then the light turns green and like that. And he goes, and then I see up front, he's going left, right, cut off, left, right, cut off, left, right. And then he gets a little open space, and he obviously pegs it. And I'm just watching him because he's noticeably a dick. And from the right side, almost coming out on 2 wheels, an undercover Dodge Challenger police officer.
Well, that's the best.
Yeah.
It is the best moment. It is the moment of supreme satisfaction and Michael and I both see it, and I at the top of my lungs I go, aha! Look at that, baby! And it was
The funny thing there, Mike, is if you say aha, that's not like one of your go-to things. That means it was fueled by pure emotion.
It was pure joy, and it was probably an aha followed by a ha ha ha.
Guaranteed, but the initial aha.
Oh my God! And he gets him. And first of all, it's an amazing. If you're a cop and you get an opportunity to drive this, I think they'd probably compete for it. The opportunity to have that, right? And so the guy pulls out and nails him, and we go by at the same time. But man, oh man, how much fun would it be? It's nobody. One of the things, if I was a person on the job, a member of our fine law enforcement,
yes,
I would be nervous, and the idea of stopping total strangers for a traffic stop or any reason whatsoever, there's the element there of danger. Terrible. I mean, and so I think that right there is why salute to the people in blue. I appreciate it. But if you were going to do it, two things. A motorcycle cop, so cool.
Yeah,
so cool to ride an electric glide and just like that. And the other thing would be if you had one of those hot rod cars that you could track somebody down. And the other joy is, how often do we go by stationary cops and we don't see the fruits of their labor where they really nail somebody? And how often have we been nailed ourselves? But to see somebody who deserves it really get it was awesome. You were going to say something, Josh. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's the best part, is that you never see them get other people. You always get caught.
So you don't see the joyful.
You don't see the joy part.
The joyful moment.
Yeah, well, that's why Mike gets plus 10 points on this spotting, because it was pure effectiveness, efficacy, and you did not suffer by
it. And I think it was a plain white Challenger with the lights on top. I don't even know if it had any markings on the side. You okay there?
Yeah, my glasses got caught in my headphones. I don't know what's going on there. It must have looked really bright.
It looked great.
I don't understand. What are we doing here? There we are, everybody.
My apologies.
Salute to that cop. Absolutely. 100%.
Now, I almost became a policeman. I was down between being a disc jockey and a policeman.
Yeah, right. I'm sure.
And my thing was going to be, I was going to pull people over and congratulate them for being great drivers. That was going to be my theory.
Yeah, that's shtick.
And
leave that on the voicemail. Leave that on the voicemail, okay? That's what we'd appreciate. There we go. You did? You took 2 cop classes? No,
you
didn't. American University, my alma mater, had a very significant criminal justice program. So I had guys that went on to work for various divisions of the government. Let me see. Pete Hegseth was in school when I was there.
He looks younger than you.
Yeah. I know he is. No, we had a guy, a friend of mine, Mike Bryant, went on to be a high-ranking Secret Service official with the SWAT side of the Secret Service. Those guys you see up on the roofs that secure an area, and it was kind of cool.
Rob,
but go ahead.
Well, Rob, as a cop, have you ever seen the Afro Man when they busted in his doors? And one cop gets completely distracted by the pound cake on the table.
That would be me.
And it's just completely focused on the table.
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of people and befriending a lot of people that are law enforcement officials. And there are different styles of officer, all right? I have to say that the Fairfax County officers that I hung out with, a lot of these guys were not total Boy Scouts, but pretty close to Boy Scouts. They were pretty straight and narrow. They followed along. And then some of your inner city cops, a little more like you would see in a film. Rogue would be the word. Hi, Jerky.
I was going to say, he's a good guy.
Retired now, right? Retired from the force now, I believe.
And he owns a gift shop.
And then my only experience with Stadies, state troopers, has been on the wrong side of the law, unfortunately. I've never had a real warm and fuzzy relationship with them.
I think your problem with Stadies is not so much Virginia Stadies, but aren't the Carolina Stadies the one that seems to seek you out?
North or south, I don't remember, but I remember when we would make the pilgrimage down south, they'd say, that they were quite unyielding in the ticket department, to the point where I know that at one point I had to return to a town to deal with something. And
I remember
finally,
that you
it.
greeted that with distaste.
I remember. I can't do it. I finally found a lawyer that was able to take care of it, but it was not easy and it was not cheap to deal with that traffic situation.
I got caught in a little town in North Carolina as well, and get the ticket, leave, whatever. Talk to my parents, find out 6 months earlier, my dad, same cop, same road,
cop,
same location.
same place. Yeah, they do.
Same everything.
That's
They just set it
anti-Polish
up.
behavior right there. There's a
Now
pattern.
you, Josh Soroka, are on the road, and you did. You were using your auto drive all the way up. You left from Florida, and you've made it into the Are you in the Carolinas or Virginia?
No, I am in Hopewell, Virginia.
Hopewell, Virginia, and that's when. So the whole way. Did did you have any issues with your robot drive?
The car drove the entire way. I did not.
Cool.
I have not done a thing yet.
Jealous.
Now, when you
jealous.
did you put into the magical Tesla iPad hotel in Hopewell? You found where you were going. Did it even take you to the parking lot and park it?
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
here's crazy.
Here, what I did is when I left my house this morning, I put in the address of Chad's studio because that's where I'm
Okay.
going to end up.
Mm-hmm.
It then mapped it out and mapped out spots to pull over and charge.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes the exit, goes to the charger, backs in. I have to get out and plug it in.
Of course.
That's so cool, though. I love that.
Yeah,
I really do.
And I was able to time it out to like make the, times where I need to grab some lunch or use the bathroom with the chargers at the same time, so me and the car are on the same schedule. And
So
it makes
you
it
are,
nice and smooth.
and by the way, if you're rolling your eyes and hey, really, way to talk about technology that's 20 years old. No, this is for our little world. Josh using this, this self-driving car is very cool.
I wish you could take a ride with him, Mike, because it's nothing short of zany how it
I
works.
go back all the way to Todd Moore coming to my house with his brand new Tesla and taking a drive. And I remember
before he was with ICE? When was that?
The one thing I remember about his was the very first thing I noticed. And then I drove with two other people that own Teslas. The thing I noticed the most was the torque. Was how you get the little G-forces when you and I drive an electric, but it's not as technologically savvy as Josh's, but I still think it's very cool. And here's the thing, and I'll ask you this because you're the tech person of the three of us. Is there a chance, since I am driving an electric vehicle and it is a computer-driven functionality, that there will that I could achieve what you have with a software upgrade?
I don't believe so because it would be based on the cameras.
It's the cameras,
even
though I've got a bunch of them but the cameras are able to assist me when I'm on the highway.
Yeah, so maybe
as Carla does.
That was a special trip,
Mike. But for the grace of God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I mean, the
think you're
cameras are so nutty that when we were trying to find, Josh and I drove to South Beach, and it's a very crowded, touristy situation. Of course,
you were both wearing your candy striped shorts at that time.
We were, and I said I bought a lovely pork roast, but when we were trying to find parking, he plugged in.
I was going to buy filet mignons, but all right, go ahead.
He put in that he needed a parking spot with a charger, so it had to do some, zigzagging around the town to find it. It shows pedestrians. And it shows people on bicycles.
Yeah, it's the sophistication of the camera technology. That's
crazy.
What it is.
I mean, I'm staring at the TV or the iPad there, watching it pick up these people, and it's unreal. It really, there's not many things that you see anymore that you feel like, wow, we're in the future. Mm-hmm. But that really feels futuristic.
Very cool. And so you give it, this was your first really super long test, correct?
Yes. It was great. It's great. Okay. It's also just nice to have some quiet alone time by myself.
Right.
Understood.
So having that
do you get, here's another question, since we really haven't talked about the lengthy road trips with this vehicle. Do you ever have moments where you might go, oh boy, because the self-driving ability of the car doesn't take anything away from the people that might be a-holes around you, right?
Sure.
Oh yeah. There's definitely spots where I'll be like, oh, that truck's swerving a little bit. Let me kind of get my feet ready in case I got to floor it.
But you never did.
Because your feet are what, asleep?
No, they're my feet are crossed and in the corner.
I know, I've seen it.
And my
They're not
and my
even near
seat-
the pedals, right?
No, they're not. Like they're next to the pedal, but they're like,
Okay.
It'll take a moment, and I recline this, and the seat is generally reclined way further than I would normally do
In
it. if I'm
12
driving.
hours of driving, no close calls.
No close calls, not a single one.
Mike, it's amazing. It truly is.
I
Now,
mean,
when
I
you
think
got to
that's
the
neat.
when you got
It
to the
really-
Hopewell Hotel,
Yes.
did you put the car in that show off mode where the doors and everything open
where
and
it
the lights
dances?
flash? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, so Josh, you are in Hopewell, Virginia.
Yeah.
Rob Spiewak, here's a TMOS trivia question.
Sure.
That name of that town, what is it similar to? Hopewell.
Hopewell.
This is a real you're aware of it. It's in your consciousness.
Yeah, I just can't get
but
the
it's a
synapse
real
to fire.
Hey, you know what? I'll narrow it down. It's not
Thank you.
just the show, it's me.
Hopewell.
It's a personal thing about me.
Was that where the Iron Skillet was?
No.
Your diner that you loved? Oh,
No.
okay. What?
My elementary school was Hopewell Road School, where I recorded the fabulous Captain Hook soundtrack.
Which was amazing because it was a one room schoolhouse. It also served as the church.
It was great. And by the way, it loosened up your vocal cords when you would ride that horse into school. Yes, Josh.
Hopewell. All I know about Hopewell is it's where they shot Tapawingo. So
Oh, that's
I
right.
thought
Really?
Yeah. So I thought this town would look like Tapawingo.
Tapawingo. Are
It
you
doesn't.
at your?
It looks like Richmond.
Yeah, it's Richmond adjacent.
Okay, so you got a little more driving to do today, correct?
Yeah, I got about 2 hours.
All right.
Well,
very
longer
cool.
if you stop at KD.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Sure.
hate it when you use the initials. So dork laden right there. KD.
It's a good
Well, you
time
know-
for it. Best time of year.
Is GN going to KD? Giant nerd.
Mike, big Y to that.
Hey, Rob, my kid's going to BG today.
Oh, BGW or BGT?
BGT.
That's a
Well,
good one. Yeah.
you know, Rob, exciting news for you. I saw that, I believe it was KD, Kevin Durant, that purchased the Six Flags location to try to open back up a theme park.
Yeah,
you mean
Six Flags.
in like Largo?
Bowie or whatever, Largo. yeah.
Largo.
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 Mike, actually,
Beautiful
it's,
town.
It's pronounced Largo.
Largo.
Where everyone is just a little overweight.
I have so many stories from there. Wild World is what it used to be called with, I forgot the guy's name that ran it, the PR guy who was just a larger-than-life personality.
Well, to open a theme park out of the blue without a corporate umbrella over you in the suburbs of DC is a
Yeah.
wild thing.
Oh,
Wild
but-
World was something
But to
else.
go to Wild World as a kid was the best trip of the day, of the summer.
One of my great memories, I have many of them from Wild World, walking up in back of a gentleman on the water slide when I was young enough to be somebody who would do a water slide and staring at his hairy back that had a tick on it.
Oh!
I'm like, your ass cheek to ass cheek on those stairs, right? Going
Yeah.
up to the water slide. And so I am eyeballing this guy's lower back and I'm like, that's a tick.
More
didn't tell
chlorine,
him.
please. More chlorine.
I didn't tell him that it was a tick.
You do. You know what? I will say this. I tend to avoid the water park areas of theme parks. I one time went to. There's a water park that is owned by Busch Gardens. It's basically across the street on 64.
Would you like some feces with your soup?
And it was a disaster. I mean, really,
I think
really
it's
bad.
absolutely. I believe that any kind of communal bathing, even so much as getting into a resort style,
Even
pool.
when we were in Iceland.
Let me just say this. That's a little no. As a matter of fact, that's a little different because it is a naturally flowing
Yes.
spring that kind of like flushes out, right? That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it. But
The way
as
your
far-
body works.
But a pool essentially
Stagnant.
recycles the water.
It's
constantly.
stagnant water. Yeah.
It goes through a pump and it's treated, but it's a foul. So I base this on a few things, just the overall grossness of it,
Yeah.
and the fact that when we went, Carla and I went back in the day
Yeah.
to one of those resorts that Paulie Christine goes to, right? The Sandals beaches kind of
Oh, yeah.
places,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And all we did for the weekend, the long weekend that we were there. Did you burp, Rob?
Let's move on with the story. You can't have it both ways, Mike. I'm drinking seltzer today. It's a little more poignant in the bubble department. Yeah.
Rob, you have the same board that I do.
Mike,
all right?
You know what I should have done? I should have muted. I thought it was going to be quiet. I blew it.
So if I gotta go. So
Just people.
We were in this, massive pool. They're really known for their ridiculous pools.
Yeah.
And at the bar is where most people coagulate in one of these pool environments. And we were there and there and there many hours.
Swim up bar?
Swim up bar with mojitos, just hanging out all day long.
Serving things in pineapples. I know.
I'm not a beach guy. I'm not a pool guy. At this resort, I was.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is...
Were you a pool guy because you were trying to be a good guy for Carla? Was she a pool person?
No, it just is. It's
because
what
that's
we
where the
ended
bar
up doing.
was.
That's where the bar was. It's
Okay,
where we ended up
understood.
getting the hooch. And all I know is my kid got sick. I got sick. Carla got sick. I think it is a petri dish. I really do. I don't think there's enough chlorine in the world to take everybody's balls and asses and sanitize that disgusting water. I really believe that.
Mike,
you know?
the park I was referring to, I had to Google it, is Water Country USA. And what Water Country USA did that was extremely smart is where they connected all of the giant water slides that all have clever names, is they didn't use concrete. They used pavement, asphalt, which gets hot in the summer sun. And so you don't wear shoes at the place. So what I got to do was watch kids, usually in the 4 to 6 year old range, trying to walk on hot pavement and crying to their parents.
Hysterical.
Mommy, my feet are hot.
I don't know. It's just like, you know what? The idea of being, and especially I've always felt this way. Didn't they have an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease that was on a cruise ship hot tub?
Yes.
That was the source of it, right? That's where it came from. That's all you need to know.
And you know what they
there.
did is they put hand sanitizer pumps at the cafes,
right?
Or the cafeterias, I should say, and it didn't help. It did not help.
But I read a news story that says RFK Jr. is actually urging all people to go on a cruise ship hot tub just to boost their immune system.
And
That's
also,
what
he's a big enthusiast of cruise ship soups.
Yes.
So help yourself.
Delish. We will take a break. When we come back, we've got tidbits, and we look forward to having those for you. And thank you for joining us on the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody. Here's a quick message from today's sponsor, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. If you've ever owned a pet, you know they run on their own logic. Jump first, think later. Ask questions, never. I've got dogs, so I know this is true. It's part of what makes them so lovable, but it's also how you end up with those surprise vet visits you didn't see coming. ASPCA Pet Health Insurance helps cover eligible vet expenses. So when those moments happen, you can focus on getting them the care they need without overthinking the cost or second guessing your decision. When you enroll in an ASPCA Pet Health Insurance plan, you could even get a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a little treat for you while you're doing something great for your pet. The program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier to get your pet the care they may need. Who's a good boy? You are. If you enroll in the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Plan, it's been around for almost 20 years and has covered nearly 1 million pets in that time. To explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/TMOS. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/TMOS. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit aspcapetinsurance.com/Amazon. Terms for more info. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance. Hey, campers, programming note, we are going to be live streaming our bonus show this afternoon at 4 p.m. I will be introducing a very interesting new comedian to the guys. Don't even know whether they've seen her yet. And
a girl?
I am fascinated.
She must do comedy part-time. What is she, like a nurse?
Oh, shut up. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, and it's really, she's very unique and, like, brilliant in her own wonderful way. I'm already checking to see when she comes down to our area. I will travel to see this young lady. So let's start the tidbits. 4 p.m. Eastern Time
That
this
comedian
afternoon.
is playing the Globe Theater at Busch Gardens this
The
afternoon.
Globe. Only you would remember the name of the theater. President Donald Trump's ceasefire with the Iran remained in place today, but tensions on the water were escalating. Iranian forces seized 2 vessels crossing the Strait of Hormuz. On Wednesday, the first such instance of the Islamic Republic seizing ships off its coast since the war began, all the way back on February 28th.
Those were the days.
State media reported Iranian troops fired on 3 ships attempting to transit the critical shipping lane. Iran previously attacked ships before the ceasefire. Trump has said he will not call off the U.S. naval blockade of Iranian ports. That is a move that the Iranian leaders say is a flagrant breach of the ceasefire. You know, between the Iranians and the Trump administration, it's just like, I got bigger balls.
Yeah.
I got bigger balls. I got bigger balls.
They're having a party that no one wants to go to.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just update you because, you know, it's war and you never know what direction it's going to take.
It's
so I
the
like to keep
Strait
people
of
updated.
Hormuz.
I thought we already won.
Yeah, we
But
did.
it's over.
We did. It's over. It's
I
over.
didn't check the ticker this morning if we won or not.
And we obliterated them.
Good job, boss.
We were just talking about disease. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. The CDC. They have canceled publication of a scientific report showing the efficacy of the COVID-19 vaccine. That's according to media reports. The Washington Post, your hometown paper, Rob
Mike, it's
Spivak,
our paper of record.
they first reported the news. They say the report initially scheduled to be published in the CDC's Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report on March 19th showed the COVID-19 vaccine cut the likelihood of emergency department visits and hospitalizations in half this past winter. This is the dumbing of America. This is the dumbing of what they're doing, because why share that? They're going to suppress it because it doesn't fit the political narrative. The news comes at a time when the Trump administration has been seeking to downplay efforts by Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who oversees the CDC, to undo U.S. vaccine policies ahead of the midterm elections. In May 2025, Kennedy announced that COVID-19 vaccine, which he once called the deadliest vaccine ever made, would no longer be recommended for pregnant women and healthy children. So,
You know,
one guy's opinion.
I like looking back to when whether or not to get a shot was our biggest problem in this country.
Yeah, we've got a few
We've
more now
escalated.
to deal with.
Good for us.
You make your own choice. Because it's really not the scientists that matter. It's your opinion.
Exactly. Be a Rob, get a shot. Be a Josh, deny the shot.
There you go.
Yeah.
He
Vote
fired
yes.
one across your bow there, pal.
Don't
He
know what it
fired
means.
one.
Just vote yes.
That's good. He's getting better at deflection.
I do
isn't he?
like it, yeah.
Film critics have described the new Michael Jackson biopic as a whitewash, with several reviewers saying it depicts a sanitized version of his life and career, and it is getting savaged by critics.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen any bad reviews.
But
yet.
it's critics that sure seem to have an agenda.
Yeah,
It seems
this
to
is
be-
true.
this
yeah,
is
but I
clearly-
don't mind that agenda that you got to
But
deal
it
with the
is.
elephant in the room. You do.
No, you don't.
know?
This is
Elephant
about the
man in
musician
the room.
and the music. You don't have to deal with the awkwardness of like celebrity life.
Well, here
That
it is.
It's all rumors and all.
A biopic, by its very nature, should at least cover what the rumors did.
Yeah.
Because I
absolutely.
think even if they were to take that angle, but they don't. They
I guess-
ignore it, and that's a red flag right there.
And it kind of depends also where the story ends.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
Does it end early in his career? Does it end, is it all about transitioning from Jackson 5 to Michael and the superstar?
I will probably on personal media look at that docudrama.
I will.
But
I'll
the
check it
singers.
out.
Well, I mean, it's giving it all the best to call it a docudrama. I was thinking what they should have done and not go with the stunt casting of an actual Jackson as Michael. There's so
why
much.
not? Why not that?
Well,
What is
that's
that?
the
Because
instant.
that's stunt casting right there.
Uh,
There
well,
has to
and
be
it's-
someone who's
it's the
better at it
instant-
than him.
Okay.
It's the instant whitewashing. because the family's involved.
Yeah,
what they should
absolutely.
have done, if they have access to everything, the family should have done a documentary spotlighting the music he left us and take everything out of it. I dropped a needle on Off the Wall last week. It's such
what an album.
an incredible
album.
LP.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm very sorry that the allegations happened, and it breaks my heart that what is possibly happened with him could have happened. But you can put that aside if you focus on his musical career, and that's what they should have done.
I think you're right. I think
yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Who plays Bubbles?
The chip, I don't know. The movie does not address the sexual abuse
Billy
allegations against Jackson after a historic non-disclosure agreement prompted some footage to be that was referencing the allegations to be scrapped. Yeah. So they shot some stuff that involved the allegation, which I wish if they look. We will only be able to really come up with a legit view of this if you see the movie. I think
You're
it's
right.
hard to speculate,
but there are a lot of
all
things.
I know is I'm sharing what critics are saying.
They
right
point to it like Janet denied she was offered and declined being any part of the movie. And that to me, if you're split within the family, that's weird.
The Hollywood Reporter said the film delivers for lifelong fans who cherish the music, but the Telegraph noted that it refuses to address the elephant in the room. And I think even if you don't have a point of view, you just include the stress and what that involved, because it was such a big part of his narrative. And there are still defenders, there are fans that say that, and there are people that said that it was horrible. How about the drugs?
I think you're right. I think you do the stress, you do the drugs and the doctor going with them and that type of stuff, and without having to get to the child allegations.
Look, I as somebody who worked a long, long time ago with Child Help USA, which was a child abuse organization to prevent child abuse. It was through Washington Children's Hospital in our nation's capital. And one of the things that stuck with me after the many, many times I spent with the people that do the good work there is the cycle. That it is a vicious cycle, and stopping the cycle of child abuse. And there is, we have documentation of the abuse that was suffered by all of the members of the Jackson family during this period of time by the father. And, that does not in any way excuse his behavior, but I think all of it could be included in a drama about one of the most famous singers of our time.
The story of his life, I think they probably all said, damn it, when the Elvis movie Epic came out, because that was sort of a biopic in that Elvis was quoted talking about his life, but 95% of it is the footage of him being one of the greatest entertainers of our lifetime.
So I think I'll just on general curiosity, I'll have to look at this movie.
Yeah, but
it is
streaming. I'm not going to a theater for it.
No, because it is. I mean, the movie itself is being called terrible.
Okay.
The movie, not just because of the whitewashing, but because the movie's just bad. So we'll have to wait and see.
Who plays Paul McCartney?
I'm not sure. Who cares?
And I did want to update my joke. Billy Barty does not play Bubbles. Peter Dinklage does.
Peter Dinklage. Thank you very much. At the Golden Globes last January, host Nikki Glaser joked about Leonardo DiCaprio's 1991 Teen Beat magazine interview, where he said his favorite food was pasta, and more pasta. Well, after the show, Nikki sent flowers to everyone she made fun of. I think that's a neat little hook.
That's nice.
And Leo sent her a gift back. It was 3 baskets of pasta. Nikki Glaser is funny. She just is. She's a funny lady. She said, quote, part of me was like, does Leo want to smash? It was like, all right, but the type of girl he goes
She's
for,
too old for him.
She said that the type of girl he goes for he wouldn't send pasta to. That's probably true. Right?
I bet that the girl that he goes for is more of a mac and cheese girl.
No.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Something
nuggets.
simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
And nuggets.
Some tendies.
Chicken dinosaurs.
Chicken dinosaurs. Dino. Hey, way to go, Leo. I always think it when they call him Leo. Another great celebrity, Pete Davidson. We all like Pete.
Love
he
him.
spent hundreds of thousands of dollars and endured a lot of pain getting rid of his unwanted tattoos. And yet he recently got a new one. But this one sounds like it'll be a keeper. Pete reportedly got his daughter Scotty's name tattooed And where did he get it? On the side of his ear.
Like
So,
behind his ear?
Yeah, hopefully
That'd be
behind.
right here. Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering with the
behind the ear.
with
Wow.
with the thinness of that cartilage, and Josh, you're the tattoo guy of us. I've
Well,
had
no,
one
I've read
that-
stories about Pete Davidson. He doesn't have thin cartilage.
No, I'm talking about his ear
He's got
cartilage.
huge cartilage.
I understand. Wouldn't the tattoo ink bleed through the ear?
I don't think that's how it works.
Are
but
you
maybe.
asking Josh like he's an expert?
Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has more tattoos than any of us.
He has more ink than
Yeah,
us.
I do.
You have ink now, though, Rob. Show your TCB.
Where is it? There it is.
Rob, does that bleed through the other side of your arm?
Josh, is my arm a quarter of an inch thick? No, it's big and fat and meaty.
All right. Pete and his girlfriend, Elsie Hewitt, welcomed Scotty last December. He started getting his tattoos removed in 21. He's getting around 200 of them burned off. God almighty.
That's really bad, painful stuff.
In an interview last year, he said, quote, "I don't think there's anything wrong with the tattoos, but mine, when I look at them, I remember a sad person that was very unsure." So he
Yeah.
got them for the wrong reasons.
Do you
and
think
he's
he'll
getting them
leave
burned off.
any tattoos that reference Lorne?
Lauren Michaels. Right.
Have you seen the ads for the documentary on Lorne?
Really looks pretty solid, doesn't
I
it?
can't wait.
That
Is-
will not pull
is
punches,
he
I don't
involved?
think.
Is he involved in it?
That's a great question.
That
We have
is.
to double check
That will
that and see.
determine it.
Yeah, whether it's a puff piece or not. But and no word whether Pete Davidson had any tattoos on the thing everybody seems to talk about.
Mike, what's funny is if
Well,
it's
that
a
would see
fly,
through.
Wood? What did you say, Rob? I'm sorry.
you get a fly there and it gets huge.
I'm Pete Davidson, and I have a Schwanstuka. A New York bakery called Di Camillo Bakery. Do you get the picture I sent you, Josh?
Hey, it's a good
do.
bakery.
It's in the Niagara Falls area. It decided to pay tribute to the Buffalo Sabres, who are in the NHL playoffs, and had a great opening win against the Bruins. They were going to do something in the shape of a hockey stick or a puck, but ultimately they decided to reference the team's logo by making a sword-shaped baguette.
Oh, that's very nice.
Featuring a sesame seed handle. They did a pretty good job with it.
Oh, no.
But as you can see, it looks a little like Pete Davidson.
It does. It does.
And the internet, of course, was quick to notice. One commenter said, "How did the guy making this keep a straight face?"
You can't hold it like that while showing it off.
It
No.
probably looked different when it was dough.
You hold it like this.
Yeah, or
Like you're- like
lay
you're
it on
fencing.
the table.
Yeah.
Or get someone else to hold it.
Like Pete does.
Yeah,
Right.
and use both hands. You want to be careful.
Let me see.
take a big bite out of it.
Somebody said, "I bet it's made with dildo."
That's funny.
Another person said, "You have to use Viagra instead of yeast to get that kind of rise." Bada bing,
Gross.
bada boom. Yeah. If you're local, they're selling these well-endowed baguettes for $21.99, and they're planning to make them. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like
It's
a baguette.
bread. Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be able to get that for 99 cents.
If you want one, you'll have to
slice
order
it
ahead.
and put a hot dog in it. You can get a nice foot long.
By the way, that is a category.
What, a hot dog?
No, the hot dog in the bread.
Foot long. Yeah. Good playoffs, though, going on. Lots of great play. If you're an NHL fan and you love the second season like I do, this is a great year for it. Really great NHL hockey.
Good job, Caps.
Absolutely adore it. And finally,
That was
today,
evil, Josh.
they didn't make it, right?
No, they did not.
did
A
not.
charity in England is pairing elderly people with supercar owners to give them joy rides. I thought I'd say that like Keith Morrison.
I like that.
But was it a joyride? Or did he? Anyway, it's called Granberghini. And its mission is to combat loneliness. It was founded by a man who lost his grandmother. The project gives seniors a thrilling experience and a reminder they're not forgotten. If you've got somebody who's old and doddering, I can't think of anything better than to throw them into a car like that and give them a wonderful joyride.
Do you know
I think
that
that'd be
when
cool.
I used to work for a auto dealership in Fairfax, I won't mention their names, they had a used car department that had luxury cars. And for an a promotion, they let me borrow one of the cars every week. And when my grandfather was wheelchair bound and not in his best of health, I came home with a BMW convertible. And I put him in the convertible and we drove in front of all the houses of everybody that he knew, and he just looked like a badass, and he loved it.
Yeah,
so
I think it's a
awesome.
great idea.
Yeah.
And many riders say they step out of the car feeling decades younger. I think it's
Wow.
a cool idea. Anything that helps seniors nowadays, I think that's a great thing to do. Now these supercars do burn a lot of gas, but the good news is the senior citizens burn more.
Oh, gross.
Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. We'll take a break. Come back with more fun. Rob has a Home Alone theory that he wants to throw. The movie Home Alone, right? That
Yeah,
one?
that's
Is
the
that
one.
it?
Yeah.
We'll do that when we come back on the Mike O'Mara Show. Whoa. Friends, a quick warning. Beware of the takers. You know the type. They listen to the free show Monday through Thursday and give nothing back. Tisk, tisk. For shame. But us, we're different. We're the givers. We give you the bonus show every Friday. We've got the goods, unfiltered, unrestricted, all access, and fun. Because more access means more laughs. You deserve the good stuff, the extra stuff. We're talking TMOS extras, unpredictable bonus content you won't find anywhere else. Or go big with the commercial-free feed, complete with the bonus show every single week. Sign up today because your bonus subscription keeps this whole party rolling. You fuel the fun, and we keep it coming. So smash that bonus show tab at MikeO'MaraShow.com and jump in. The water's fine. Be a giver. It feels great, and the laughs are guaranteed. And, of course, the new website that we want to mention again is Mike O'Mara Show Podcast. Mike O'Mara, what is it?
TMOS Podcast.
TMOS Podcast. TMOSpodcast.com. That's what it is. And check that out. That's where you get all our content, the store, all the promotions we have coming up. It's all at TMOSpodcast.com, even though that screen says Mike O'Mara Show.
It'll be fixed Monday.
That's good. It takes a little doing to do that. We'll get that down shortly.
It's a collector's item.
Well, Josh did this on the fly, came up with the idea to do it. We all thought it was a great idea, so we implemented that new podcast website as soon as we could, and some stuff takes a little bit longer. Okay, the Home Alone theory fascinated me when you brought this. I have no idea. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about the Macaulay Culkin movie.
Are you a Culkin head? Do you love his work?
I like the guy. I like what he became. I like the
I do
fact
too.
that he was a weirdo child star that had some issues like so many of them do. And then he kind of evolved into a guy that got the joke and could poke fun at himself and all that good stuff.
What does he think of the Jackson movie?
He plays himself.
Oh, very exciting. That's it.
No, you know what? Kieran plays him.
Kieran, another great Culkin.
He's one of, he might be my favorite Culkin.
Yeah, I'd love to see another show like Succession come out. We need something like that right now. We
Are
really do.
you okay? So you're relatively familiar with the movie. It's sort of it postdates my time. It definitely postdates you. Josh, are you sort of in the target range?
Oh,
for
I've
Home
seen it
Alone?
100 times.
Okay, so it's a
It was,
Christmas movie.
it came out when I was a child. So
Catherine O'Hara, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Catherine O'Hara, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Macaulay Culkin,
John Hurd. John
John
Candy
Hurd.
has a
John Candy.
has a brief appearance in it. But a guy on Reddit is starting to theorize the peculiarity of the fact that that huge family can live in that huge house and still have the money to take 15 family members to Europe on a trip. How does he afford it? John Hurd, the father in Home Alone, is a mob boss.
Oh, that's dumb.
No,
That's just dumb.
no, but let me
No,
go through some of this stuff. It's pretty funny.
I mean,
I
are
thought-
there clues in the movie to it?
Why is their house targeted by the wet bandits?
The whole
Wet
neighborhood is, I
Bandit-
believe.
Yeah, but the wet bandits focus on them because they're from another family.
Why do they call them the
No.
Wet Bandits?
Because they clog the sink and let water pour out as they leave.
Oh, the Wet Bandits. Okay.
Exactly.
But I believe, and then in the sequel, they wrap their hands around with duct tape and become the Sticky Bandits.
You know, it's amazing his breadth of knowledge. When,
Yeah.
I am
when
younger
really-
than you, so this
He
is,
loves
these-
the sequel because the sequel has his guy in it, Donald Trump.
He gets excited about this. This is interesting.
I do like
this.
Home Alone.
Well, a
and
lot
Home
of
Alone
people
2.
do it. You're not alone. Get it?
Also, they go to the behavior of Kevin McAllister, Macaulay in the movie, that he doesn't act like a normal kid. He doesn't seek the help of adults or police or child protective services because he's been trained not to.
No, you know what's wrong with this theory is it is
What?
made by someone who grew up in the 2000s. who didn't know what life was like before cell phones.
I have a quote
And the
here
internet.
that really sort of sells it. This is from the guy that has the theory. He says,
Is it ever identified in any movie of the Home Alones what Dad does for a living?
he's supposed to be a corporate investor, and it's canon that his wife is a fashion designer, but it's never really discussed.
And I thought the uncle was paying some of this too.
Yeah, well, the uncle's the mob lawyer, is what he says, because the
Right.
mob lawyer makes all the money and represents the family, so he's paying for some of it.
What is?
But
Do we know the family's name in the movie? What's
McAllister.
The McAllister.
The McAllister family.
You couldn't get any
It's a fake
further
name,
from
Mike.
You couldn't get any further away from Gambino than McAllister.
Yeah.
The
you know?
real name of the family is Scungile.
And
By
and
the
the
way-
we know the real answer for that giant house is because John Hughes loves those houses and puts it in every movie.
He does. It's a traditional Chicago house. But, Mike, when the guy says that y'all better recognize Kevin McAllister was a stone-cold thug, you know? He's fighting. He's defending his
sorry,
turf.
no.
He's
No, this
defending his turf the way he was trained to do.
No, look. I can offer.
All right.
I shouldn't, but I will
Okay.
offer some insight into this subject.
Mm-hmm.
There, no matter what, there is definitely a vibe, a type. Josh, if you can, do you have the ability to look up the Westies? Westies.
Is it about dogs?
No, but have either one of you ever had the experience of being in, around, or near anybody that was in the life?
No.
I have.
Well,
and-
you know what? I've not been around. I've seen it.
No. I'm talking about like really have a conversation,
hang out?
or,
No.
or being around,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't claim to know anyone personally. I do not claim to have socialized with anyone personally, but
I'm in sanitation.
it's an interesting group that go ahead and give us the Westies if you don't mind.
Well, there's too many random pictures. It's too hard to figure out.
Okay, so you're leaving me out to dry. That's why I was going to
I'm
ask you
saying
to do it.
none of these pictures are helpful.
It's an
So
Irish.
It's an Irish mob family.
Yes, thank you very much.
And how do they work? Do they
It's not
corner
a
the market?
family as much as a group. you know.
They corner the market on potatoes? Is that how they work?
Okay, all right, that's good. That's Rob Spiewak who's saying that. No, this guy could not be further away from that. Come on, give me a break. Come on,
I just
forget
love,
about
you
it.
know what? It is sort of a cotton candy Christmas feel good movie. I just like the extra layer if you pretend it's a mob family. I
Josh,
think
I'll
it's
try
fun.
one more time
Yes.
with you. What was the gang? What was the Westies gang known for? And then we'll wrap this up with the. I disagree with the theory. I don't think there's a chance that he could have been a mob boss.
Don't
I
you
think
make
he's
it?
a
Doesn't it make
successful
it more
businessman?
Makes it more fun though, doesn't it?
It does.
I think it does,
With
Rob.
Catherine O'Hara as a mob wife.
The Westies are considered one of the most ruthless gangs in New York City history.
Thank you. All right, there we go. That's all I want to know.
McAllister's an
known
Irish
for
name.
extortion.
Fine outfit. Fine outfit.
Yeah, good bunch of folks.
Hey, Kevin, this is your father. Stay away from the stove. And look, why don't you put those booby traps? Do those booby traps I
Dad,
suggested
if
for
I
you.
get left alone, should I do anything about calling the police, or should I just
No, whatever
live?
you do, don't let anybody in the house.
That's
don't
our
let
house.
anybody in the house. No.
Protect the house.
You like living in that big house, right?
Yeah.
That big multi-million-dollar house. Get out of here.
All right, we got to take a break. We will come back and I will discuss household projects that my
Good.
wife doesn't
I
want
like
me
that.
to do, but I want to. Hey, what's your beef? I'll tell you what I hate. Paying top dollar to my local grocer for overpriced, underwhelming steaks and then cooking them up and saying, meh, it's too much money and too much grief. That's why this podcaster relies on Omaha Steaks. Right now, taste the difference and take an extra $35 off at omahasteaks.com when you use promo code Mike at checkout. Omaha is my favorite because they do beef right. Unmatched quality, incredible variety, and every bite backed by their 100% satisfaction guarantee. Each steak is perfectly aged for maximum tenderness and hand cut by master butchers in America's heartland. Omaha Steaks has been a America's original family-owned butcher since 1917. And they're still raising the bar, from tender USDA-certified steaks to juicy burgers, versatile chicken, pork, and more. Omaha Steaks delivers unbeatable quality and variety every single time. Let Omaha Steaks deliver high-quality protein right to your door. Visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code Mike at checkout. Mike is a new code, so don't mess with it, Clyde. That's OMAHA steaks.com. Promo code Mike. Terms apply. See site for details. Let's eat. Hey, this is for everybody in the chat group that follows us. We will be live streaming our bonus show this afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And, it's a little more ribald.
Yeah, but also I love the fact when they interact with the bonus show. I think that's great fun.
It's a little edgier, a little naughtier, and should be a lot of fun. So we will see you at 4 p.m. Eastern time for the bonus show today. I really have fancied myself more handy in the last 2 or 3 years as far as doing stuff.
Yeah, you painted the door.
Yeah,
you painted the mailbox.
Yeah. You cut down a branch?
You fixed the pool.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you for remembering. I appreciate that. I got a household project, and I think that my wife says absolutely not. There's no way. She didn't like the way I painted the door, and I understand why, because the door is not that well done. You can tell it was done by an amateur.
Didn't you do it in a Mercedes matte black?
I did it, and you remember I told the story where at the very end of the project, the paint fell off the ladder, and
I do remember that.
The bulk of the project was me trying to clean the paint off the concrete.
Mike,
I get it.
It's baby steps. These are projects getting better. Yeah.
And
this involves
now that you're giving
again.
up golf, you need another hobby.
Yeah, house painting could lead to portraits.
I haven't given up golf yet. I have to say this. This is, and hear me out.
Yeah.
Kitchen cabinets are insane.
Like and presidential cabinets are insane.
They are, yes, especially now.
Yeah.
But the idea of this painting project is, I believe, in my wheelhouse for one reason and one reason only. You can take the doors off of the cabinet. You can put a number where the door goes. You can put that on the back of the cabinet. Yeah. You can put it where it goes again very easily. And then the only thing you have to paint that's really stationary that you can't put in the optimal position is the framework around, which is really like doing the trim.
And you can tape it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can do this project. How decorative are the doors?
They're not. They're just a plain color. And I want to do...
they're not glass?
Another...
No, you can do this.
Ornate.
So I've done this.
You've painted your kitchen cabinets?
Yeah.
And do you do the thing where you take the doors off and then you go out and you have a drop cloth under a table?
Yeah.
And
a shady tree.
Yes. Yeah.
There's lemonade.
You take them all outside. You paint them.
I'm so glad he's saying that I can do this.
No, you can do this.
Listen up, Carla.
I hate this project because I hate paint. I hate painting. I'm not good at it. I don't have the patience for painting.
I'm not good at it, but I love painting.
Yeah, and Mike is patient.
Now, the key is there's two keys to this. You have to sand the cabinets and all first.
Yeah, because it's gonna have a coating that doesn't stick to paint.
Yeah, because the paint won't stick to paint. It'll peel off if you don't sand it
How
first.
far down do you have to sand?
About a half inch.
No, not that far.
Shut up. This is why he's like a listener. This is why Rob is like,
Mike,
if you're on a thread, shut up for a second. If you're on a thread and you ask for valuable information, like you want to know something, you'll get SCHTICK. There was a show that we worked with, the Big O and Dukes, that literally referred to their show as a no shtick zone because they were this is Mr. Shtick. This is the man that gives me. I'm trying to really get some information
Mike,
here.
I'm the cherry on the sundae. The sundae is the valid information, but you need a cherry on it. All right.
You have to sand it down until you can see the paint on the other side.
Now no, right in and do shtick too.
Yeah,
you have to just a thin sand, so you've got like a rough edge.
Okay. Yeah, it's got
and then, but the other thing that has gone, and I haven't tried this yet because this technology is new since the last time I did cabinet doors, is they have special paint for those cabinets. where you buy special paint at Lowe's or Home Depot that sticks better to cabinet doors.
And it's like primer and paint color
yeah, it's
in
all
one,
in
right?
one, and it's designed where it's like it knows your hands are going to be all over those doors, so it's more durable and all that.
Or you
I
could
think you
look
can do
to
this.
you could look to Temu for the paint because they still sell paint with lead in it, and it really lasts.
I hate you sometimes.
Sometimes?
I really do. I really do.
Don't poo-poo Temu.
Yeah.
I think do it, but don't rush it.
Oh, yeah. So Circle Beyond says, don't paint outdoors if you have bugs and
Mike,
stuff. I'm going to use the garage.
Good.
Or the lanai.
Or the lanai. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I
it
can
is
do that.
screened in. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I can do that. That's cool.
Yeah, because I've had that issue too, where a leaf will blow right onto my paint while it's drying.
Right.
Then you have to sand down the mark that made.
Only thing about our screen out there, it's got about 9 holes in it from baseball.
Oh, yeah, baseball size.
You gotta fix that.
That's the
yeah. The hardest part about this project, Mike.
Thanks, I don't care.
And you care so desperately.
I just
about
my
theme
projects.
parks.
Rob, you love Florida. Why don't you
do.
go down there and help?
No.
You haven't been in a while.
No, I really.
I've been quite recently, and I don't care for the memories it has.
Did you use a brush, a roller, or a sprayer?
I used a roller and a brush.
Do you have texture? But I mean, do they have like
if you have
cutouts?
a sprayer, it'd be better.
Texture. Do you have texture?
I mean,
I
like
think the show's got a lot of texture. To be
extra.
honest.
But I mean, like, are they perfectly flat, or is there like some trim work that would? Because a brush would help you get in there.
The trim, they're not flat like you get in a cafeteria.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to remove the hinges.
Yeah, I'll do.
So
I
you
can
get
do
a
that
good
too.
paint job.
And the hardest part will be after the paint is centering the Mike O'Mara logo on each one.
Shut up.
Well, it's the 4 doors. It's a T, an M, and an O, and an S.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Where's my thing? Just shut up. Where is it? I gotta find it. Come on now. Where? Not that
Sunflower seed!
one. No, that's not the one. This is the one I want.
Shut up!
I love
Now,
that.
my final advice would do what I always forget to do. Take a photo beforehand so you can actually show off the work.
Okay, yeah.
I always take a picture when it's done, and then I can't show people how bad it looked before.
It's going to be a close matching color, I think. They're very light color.
How many cabinet doors?
47.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot, Damone.
Not including the butler's pantry. We'll take a break. We'll take a break. Come back with more on the Mike O'Mara. Beautiful video.
Gorgeous video.
Hey, Fudge Cutters. Mike O'Mara here. I want to share something my wife Carla is really excited about at Derm Glow Skin. Peptides. Peptides are natural compounds in your body that act as messengers, helping with things like repair, metabolism, sleep, and energy. Now you can supplement them all. Partnering with a trusted telehealth partner, Derm Glow gives you access to doctor-prescribed peptides in all 50 states. It's simple. Take a quick online quiz, get approved, and your order ships straight to your door. Peptides can improve your energy, metabolism, and cellular health, detox and skin support, hair, skin, and scalp health, better sleep, and the Wolverine stack for recovery and healing. And of course, GLP-1s for weight loss. Whether you're trying to lose 30-plus pounds or just the last 5, there are programs and microdosing options to help with benefits like reduced cravings and better blood sugar balance. Everything is prescribed by licensed doctors safely and conveniently. If you're low on energy, struggling with weight, not sleeping well, or just not feeling your best, there may be a peptide that can help you. Visit dermglowskin.com and click the weight loss and peptides to get started. Dermglowskin.com, helping you feel better from the inside out. Thank you. And listen, if you ever want to get involved with Carla's business and join her in a brand partnership, it's dermglowskin.com, and they can tell you all about that, too. If you're who's not looking for a side hustle?
Exactly.
Who's not looking for a side hustle? Play the video.
Oh, the thing?
if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Jerry Todd.
Mike, through the years, we've made good radio friends, and one of them, I would say, is Mickey Coachella. Nice guy, good guy, Baltimore
Yeah, I
legend.
love Mickey. Mickey's a good guy.
And some years ago, he injured himself because a lithium battery blew up in his pocket.
From vaping, and we had him on the show when he was he carried around a vape that was about it looked like the size of an airliner. It really
It was like an old cell phone from like 1990.
Right.
Yeah,
Big vape.
But you don't really think about how powerful lithium batteries can be when they go. Let's go to Hollywood, Florida. Is that anywhere near either of
Hollywood,
you?
Florida.
That's
You were
near
near
Miami.
You were near Hollywood,
Okay.
Florida. Yes.
Hollywood, Florida, a
The
lady.
casino, Rob.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what? I should have known that.
Sure.
This lady wanted to help a member of her family, so she bought a used electric wheelchair. And when she got it home, Mike, this is no laughing matter. When she got it home, she noticed that the battery pack was warm. Oh no. So she Googled and they said, just in case, move it away from anything, like a driveway, keep it from anything that might be combustible. But the lady did that, and obviously, I hope she saved her receipt. There she is staring at the wheelchair in her driveway.
I wish she went to Disney World.
Do you believe it's legit? Do you
I
think that's
do.
legit?
Yeah.
I do. And
Well-
also, she said she was hit by a piece of flying wheelchair.
Can I see that again?
Absolutely.
Because if it is legit, that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Right there. That really is. Did somebody say fire, fire?
She did, yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
no
also
shit.
seems convenient
Language.
that she just rolled it out.
Right.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
maybe
it was the story
it got
to me holds water. I don't know, but
Well,
you
if
can
they
buy
had
the
water, they could have put that fire out.
Mike. You can buy the same effect at Black Cat Fireworks.
Yeah.
right there in South Carolina.
We'll have
if you
to
wanna
bring
go.
back that video on the 4th of July.
It's a wonderful video that really celebrates America. Let's-
Mm-hmm.
One more time. The only thing I doubt in the video is that's a woman. But
There you
Who
go.
knows,
Send the
Mike?
letters to Rob Spiewak.
that's
please.
right. Oh, gosh. Mike, when you went to Yellowstone, did you go to all the great gift shops?
I ended up probably going to Old Faithful and then making my way out of the park because of the crowds.
They've got a gift shop there that's over 50 years old, and it's just wonderful. It's just, you might have picked a bad day to go if you picked this day.
Cradleboard Gift Shop here at Canyon Square in West Yellowstone has been family owned and operated for 50 years. Now you may be wondering why it's boarded up like this. I think I should show you. This video is crazy. The moment a car crashes right through the door.
Yeah, it's just, it was
That lady is so
absolutely
lucky.
Shop operator Jennifer Reinsch keeps reliving the moment she got the call last Friday. A
Great
Jeep
angles.
smashing
Yes.
into the side of the building. As she
That
shows
had to
the
be some
video
dad
and
yelling at his kids in the back
No,
seat.
it was a rental car that a senior citizen was unfamiliar with the car. It was a pure accident, no alcohol, no pills, and
Gas
nobody
instead
hurt.
of the brake, right?
Right.
Yeah,
didn't,
exactly.
didn't know that was the gas pedal. Because
Exactly.
they're different in every car.
Right.
Yeah,
Mike, I know you take classical music very seriously.
I do.
And there are violins out there, you know, everyone thinks of the Stradivarius, but there are other classic 100-year-old violins that are worth over $1 million.
Wow.
And this one that we're going to see this soloist play is a $1 million violin. Very exciting. I think the conductor was excited too.
Okay.
So
right.
what we saw there,
All right.
He's conducting and he knocks it out. He hits the neck and knocks it out of her hand.
he is way into it, and that violin never had a chance. Let's
All right,
take a
this,
look.
run it. I want to. This one I want. Did he tank it?
This is great. The awkward silence. I love it. Amazingly, Mike.
I want one more time,
Now-
please.
All right,
One more
and
time.
I will.
Those
And-
those people have insurance on those instruments, right?
I would think so. I would think her reaction's a little, I mean,
I don't
okay,
know the
get
name
it.
of the violinist,
Well,
but the conductor is named Jim Villani. No, not really.
It was in the Manassas Symphony Orchestra.
Just kidding, Maestro. Let's
Right.
take a look.
Don't get tired of it.
It's
don't
really
get
one of my
tired of
favorite
seeing
tapes
it.
I've seen in a long time because
It
it
is
is such a
just
dope.
airborne.
It takes a spin and then it falls. Mike, believe it or not, that fragile $1 million instrument was undamaged.
Oh, good. Well, then why did she react like that? Like it was a dead baby.
Because she didn't
scared.
know it was undamaged at that point.
And you know they're scared of the conductor. You know he's not a good guy.
Yeah, you're right.
I would have liked it if she wanted to go, a-hole.
Nice going. He would say, are you engaged?
I love that. What a great video.
Did either of you watch the Mariners game last night?
Didn't have the pleasure.
Okay,
No.
This is a pitcher, and let me get his name, Logan Gilbert. I would want you guys to guess how you score this play.
Right back, and it is caught. No, it's in his shirt. Logan Gilbert
It's an out.
wore that one.
They said
It's an out.
120 miles per hour off the bat.
And it caught right in his shirt.
It was that velo. He's lucky he didn't get hurt. No, it doesn't touch the ground. If it doesn't touch the ground before when it gets into the glove, it's an out.
It's not an out.
It's not an out. And I checked the rule book because I thought that was really weird. The rules say you have to catch it with your hands or glove, not your clothing or even your hat. According to the rule book, a catch in your hat would still be illegal.
So even if it eventually finds its way into the glove, that doesn't count?
I don't know. That's the tricky part because
How they ended up calling it is it was
they called it a hit.
A hit, but a dead ball. So he couldn't advance beyond first, but he was able to take his
So they
base.
treated it like a ball stuck under the fence.
Wow. Okay. I don't know. I think that's I don't like the rule. Do you?
No,
I love
because it's more like when you've seen a ball ricochet off the pitcher and then the third baseman catches it, it's an out.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because he eventually. I would think that that the whole thing would be based on the ball touching the ground before the runner. And,
but because it goes in the clothing, they're doing it as if it got caught in like something with the stadium. Something.
We
out of
have
play.
another angle if you want to see it. Let's see. Never touch the ground.
Okay. By the way, really quickly, while I've got a reminder for this, our old friend Cappy Pfeiffer celebrates a birthday tomorrow, so we want to say happy birthday to Cappy Pfeiffer, a name from the past, somebody that was instrumental in getting this podcast off the ground. Cappy, we love you, we miss you. Come back to the fold, Cappy Pfeiffer. We would love you to come back. I promise I won't yell at anybody.
Let's close with this, Mike.
Yes.
Some people have axes to grind, and some people have axes to grind that order pizza. This lady is not happy with a policy at Papa John's.
Delivery fee is not a tip. Please reward your driver for outstanding service. Tips aren't paychecks. Pay your fucking employees, bitch.
Have a great Thursday.
That's wonderful.
Everybody.
Thank you. That's exciting. Yay. Oh, man, that'll make you drop your violin. Hey, don't forget, 4 p.m. Eastern tonight, we are going to be doing our bonus show with a very, very funny comedian that I want to share with you. Comedian. We'll do that today. We'll see you then. For Josh Soroka and Rob Spiewak, this is Michael Mara saying so long, everybody.
I love you, Pop.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
It is all fun and games until someone gets herpes.
And what excitement we have today.
No, don't let him go.